Okay, so this little video is about opening up a combination padlock. I have a couple here, all right? And I'm using this big thing because it's a lot easier to see how to open it up. We need to know some things about the combination locks. So the first thing that I'm going to point out on my big clock here is there's a little notch right here at the top that we're trying to line our numbers up with. And on the padlocks, they're not always really visible, but this little notch right there, that in between notch, that's the notch we're trying to line our numbers up with. So right there I have 25 lined up with the notch. On this one, it's a little easier to see. It looks like a little triangle, and I'm trying to line up there. I got number 16 lined up with the notch. So you got to look for that. Next thing you need to know is the difference between clockwise and counterclockwise. So spinning it this way, turning it, this is clockwise. Turning it this way is counterclockwise. We need to know that because the padlocks are programmed for direction as well as the numbers. If you get the direction wrong, it won't open. If you get the numbers wrong, it won't open. You have to do the pattern and follow the rules very closely. So what are the rules? The rules are right here. Turn it 3 times clockwise. That direction, this direction here clockwise. And then you land on the first number. Then you turn it past the second number twice. Past the second number twice, but going in the opposite direction, counterclockwise. And then you turn 1 time right to the final number. So I'll demonstrate how this works. The next thing you need to also pay attention to is what side the little marks are, what they mean. So like this one right here, that's on number 9. On this side of 10 is the 11 because the numbers are getting bigger, right? If I go over to here, this is 39, and that side is 1 of the 0. So you need to know what side's the bigger side, what side is the smaller side. So we're going to do an easy one, 0, 10, 25. So I'm going to spin it how many times? I'm just going to spin it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And now I'm going to turn it right to the 0. Keep turning in the clockwise direction right to the 0. That's my first number. Second number is 10. So now I need to turn it the opposite way. I just got done turning it clockwise. Now I need to turn it in the reverse direction, which is counterclockwise. And I'm going to go past the 10 because I have to follow the rules over here. I have to pass the 10 1 time and land on it the second time. So that's what the 2 times means. So there's once past the 10 and then the second time right on the 10. Got it? After that, I go right to the last number clockwise, turn it right clockwise, the last number, which is 25. So then I would turn it this way, clockwise, right to the 25. Boom. And then my lock should open on the top. Okay? I don't have to push in. I don't have to do anything. If I did it right, it's just going to pop right up off of the top there. Okay? All right, so let's do a different number. Say my combination is 37, 13, 23. I'm going to spin it 3 times and go right to the 37. Well, I passed it. If I go back like this, it thinks that's the numbers that I'm turning. So if I do this and I pass the 37 and I stop right here, it's going to think I stopped on number 31, 2, 3. It's going to think I stopped on number 33. And if I go there to 37 and then I go to my third number, whatever it is, it's not going to open. I didn't stop on the right numbers in the right pattern. I have to follow the rules. 3 times, stop on it. 2 times, stop on it the second time. Second number, go past it twice. Third number, right to it. So we're going to do 37, 13, 23. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, just spin it. I'm going to look for 37. Oh, right there. I got lucky. Okay. So it's on the 37. Second number is 13, which is right here. I'm going to go past it 1 time. I don't need to stop on it. I'm just going to keep going past 13 and land on it the second time. And I need to just Go slow for a while until I get it figured out. That's 13. The last number is 23, which is right here. And I need to go clockwise now. Clockwise to the 23. I'm going backwards on my numbers. I got to pay attention. 25, 24, 23. And then I lift up the top of the lock, and that should open. Okay. The last one, 4, 26, 39. Let's try that one. How many times do we spin it to the right? Spin it clockwise 3 times. And now I'm going to look for my number. And the whole point of spinning it 3 times is it clears the combination. It resets it. If you make a mistake along the way, you just turn it 3 times and start all over with the very first number. You can't start in the middle. It's a machine. It only does what you're putting into it. If you do it wrong, it's on you, not the machine. These have no brains. They don't know what you're thinking, okay? Just because you touch it, it's not touch sensitive to your eyes and your thumb, all right? You have to do the combination in the correct pattern, the correct order, correct numbers. So the last one is 4, 26, 39. I'm going to start all over again. I forgot what I was doing. Do my 3 turns. Went right past the 4. So now I'm going to stop. I got to stop right on it. I can't do this back and forth thing. So 4, 26. There's my 26 right there. Go past it once. Land on it the second time. It's right by the 25. 26. Last number is 39. I'm going to go right to the 39. There's my 35. There's my 0, 39. I got to kind of know where it is so I don't turn past it. Okay. And then it should open right up. Now, sometimes I might go like a couple numbers past and I might be able to wiggle it back and open it up. Sometimes, depends on the lock. Some locks are really specific. Some locks might give you a little leeway, okay? Now, say that I'm going to do that middle one again, 37. So say that I go here. Here's where people make a lot of mistakes. They go to the 37. They go, oh, shoot, I made a mistake. And they try to wiggle it back. It might work. Probably won't. Okay? If you realize that you go by the 37 on the first number, just keep going. I went by it by accident. Oh, I went too far. I just spin it around again and catch it the next time. But that only works on the first number, right? So the second number, you got to make sure you land right on it. So take your time as you're learning to do this. Some of the big problems that people run into, they forget which way is clockwise. They forget turning it this way. Turning it this way is actually kind of backwards on the numbers, right? And they want to turn it like this in the beginning. Well, that's the wrong way. Sometimes kids, they spin it, they stop on the first number, say the first number was 0, they stop on the first number, and then they go to the 10, and they keep going in the same direction, right? And even though I passed it once and stopped on it the second time, it's the wrong direction. It's the wrong sequence. It's the wrong rule, right? So you have to remember the rules. 3 times clockwise, 2 times counterclockwise, 1 time right to the number clockwise. Okay, so good luck with that. Just to show you one here, this one is 2, 6, 12. So I'm going to spin it 3 times. I'm going to land right on the number 2, which is by the 0. I got it on the 2. And then the next number is 6. So it's right past the 5. So I go past it once and it's come around and land right on the 6. Right on the 6. And the last number is 12, which is over by the 10. I got to go all the way backwards. I'm approaching the 10. I need to stop right on the 12. And it opens right up. I don't have to push anything. Turning the numbers the correct way in the correct pattern is the way that you open it. You don't have to push. There's no button here. I mean, you could do it if you wanted, but it's not going to make a difference, okay? Because if you did it right, it's going to work. If you did it wrong, pushing is not going to help it. Got it? And then once you lock it, you want to close it and turn it just a little bit. That locks it back. That's it. Good luck with that.